Welcome back to another episode of Foolies Fridays. It is your boy, Alexander the Great, or Alexander, or Nemo, or Alex, whichever one you'd like to call me. Of course, y'all already know what I'm about to say. Y'all know I love y'all. I love all of y'all. It is always a pleasure every morning to think about what am I going to say to you guys on Friday. And all this week, I've been getting the same reoccurring message. Right now, I'm reading a book called Daring Greatly by Brene Brown. So if you are all about building yourself up, there's a book for you. Glasses are crooked as usual. We were getting to a few points in the book where we were talking about people not feeling good enough, and people not feeling smart enough, and people not feeling as important as they should, or people not feeling successful. And you know, then I got a message the other day from my best friend about being good enough, and all throughout the week it's been like just layers of different things talking about, are we good enough? Are you good enough? Do you feel how you should feel about yourself? And nobody, and I don't want to say nobody as if nobody at all has that feeling of like, oh yeah, I'm doing well, I'm doing great. But I think a lot of times we are just beating ourselves up. Like, we're just hammering at ourselves. We're not embracing now. We're not embracing the accomplishments we have. If you're watching this right now and you have a degree, you have more than a lot of people. Like, people would probably die and have died to get just a degree under their name, or maybe get close to it and didn't even hit the bar. You know, they've applied to schools over and over and over, can't get in. They've even tried technical schools, that didn't work. So you are good enough. You guys are phenomenal. You guys are awesome human beings, and this is stuff that you need to tell yourself. And going past that, you know, start thinking some more powerful thoughts for your life. So yeah, I am good enough to change the world. You know, I am smart enough to cure a disease that's been plaguing teens in this country for the last 50 years. Like, start thinking more powerful thoughts, because being positive isn't enough. So when you hear, yeah, you are good enough, it's like, oh, whatever. But like, you are good enough to save a life. You are good enough to make sure that the tears from someone's eyes can stop falling. Like, that's a whole nother level of being good enough. You know, so now start thinking powerfully as you're moving throughout your year. And just whatever it is that you have going on in life. Yes, you are good enough, but you are good enough for what? Start inserting that what in there that you're actually good enough for, to enhance how good or great you are. You are good enough to be a powerhouse mother. You are good enough to be the next exec for your company. You are good enough, you know, to complete nursing school and then some, to be a lawyer and then some, to be a teacher and then some, to start your own business. You are good enough to run it all. Hire people, bring on a staff and team. You are good enough. And as you keep going forward throughout your day, throughout your week, throughout your month, start making some assessments of where you are now, where you were 10 years ago, and just see, just reflect, just from that small little piece of looking back 10 years ago compared to now. And then I know you don't want to be here forever. I know you don't want to just let this be your only mark, but this is where you are now. So embrace it, enjoy it. Greater things are to come. It may take another 10, 15, 20 years, but you were in this for the long haul from the beginning. I know you're getting a little wary and tired and confused, and everything's kind of hitting you all in the face at once, but it's okay. I'm in that same place you are. We have friends that watch this video every week. We're in the same place. We're doing this together. This Foolies community, we're doing this together. I am not becoming great without the help of many people behind me. And so, continue being great. Continue being awesome. Happy Friday. Take care.